The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to the Sober is Dope podcast. I'm your host, Pop Buchanan, and today I have a very special episode with my friend, Chris LaCorata. Chris is the founder of Graasi, a functional immune beverage, which is really great for hydration, called Graasi, which is made out of organic barley water and is fortified with vitamin A, D, and zinc. And vitamin C, D, and zinc. And I'm really excited to bring Chris on today to talk about how he came to make such a functional beverage. This is really good. I mean, I've been drinking it all week. I've been feeling very hydrated. I love the fact that it has zinc, vitamin D, and vitamin C. Those are all the three precursors you need to really have really good immunity, especially in harsh environments like New York, especially in winters. This is really good, and it tastes very good, and it tastes very clean. And I love the concept of organic barley water. So I wanted to bring Chris on today to talk about why he made Graasi and the thought that went behind it. Again, this is part of our sober mixology campaign and our sober beverage campaign, because Sober is Dope is definitely a proponent to having multiple options to stay hydrated while on your sober journey, right? Because it's not all about alcohol. We have thousands of options, from non-alcoholic beverages to health drinks to functional immune beverages like this, hydration, smart waters. And Chris is on the forefront of this technology. He has an amazing story on how he shifted from manufacturing into making this wellness drink during the pandemic. And I just want to pick his brain about what made him think about this and what made him shift during the pandemic to make such a good product, right? And I want to know exactly the thought that went into it, because I'm in love with this beverage. I can't stop drinking it. He has all type of flavors, cucumber, lime. But let me just read his bio real quick. Chris LaCorata, manufacturing veteran and community advocate, has spent over 35 years in American manufacturing. He pivoted to wellness during the pandemic. When COVID-19 hit, his large-scale manufacturing initiative was impacted. Rather than pause, Chris pivoted to a line of healthy, certified organic brands, focusing on barley grass water, and thus Graasi was born. Graasi's mission and product philosophy is the first certified organic barley water brand in the U.S. His stated goal: create a low-sugar immune support beverage with vitamin C, D, and zinc, made sustainably in the U.S. while providing economic benefits to rural communities. So with no further ado, I want to bring Chris on to the podcast, and I'm really excited. So let's get to our talk. Peace. All right. All right. As promised, friends and family of the Sober is Dope community, I have Chris LaCorata on the Sober is Dope podcast, founder and creator of Graasi, the organic barley water that I was telling you guys about, that I'm screaming from the mountaintop about. And today, Chris is going to talk to us about how Graasi came to life, and he's going to tell us what inspired his health mission behind it. There's a lot of benefits to one, organic barley water, but also the blend. The fact that he puts vitamin C, D, and zinc is really good for the immunity. It's really refreshing. And what I love about it And I'm telling you guys, I couldn't get enough. I really feel extremely hydrated. Regular water, sometimes if it's tap or bottled water, you're dealing with all of these different things. You don't know how it's done. Sometimes you don't feel fully hydrated. This made me feel hydrated. I haven't felt like this in a while. So we wanted to bring Chris, which is the founder and the creator of Graasi, on the podcast and tell us about the thought that went into making this and to give us a background on the company. Chris, welcome to Sober is Dope.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you, Pop. I look forward to having a conversation with you and your viewers.
Thank you. Thank you. So when I look at this, I see non-GMO, vegan, USDA certified, organic, only 35 calories, low sugar, immune supporting. You have various flavors. It's like the first organic barley water created, which comes from, I sense that it comes from more of like an ancient recipe that you're bringing kind of back to life, right? Bringing the use of organic barley water.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost like a perfect beverage. Can you tell us what inspired you to make Graasi and give us a little background on you and your company?
Yeah, we had a bit of a unique start to life. I'm from originally from the manufacturing industry, and I got my start in my wife's hometown, which is a town in Western New York. We started there, our married life, and it was a town that was going through an awful lot of joblessness and high unemployment because a number of factories were closing down. And I was working in manufacturing at that point, and the factory I was working for was scheduled to be shut down. So that started us on a track of relocating. At that point, we were still young and we wanted a career, and so we relocated. But I saw that very same thing, Pop, happen too many times in the next 30 years to rural communities and even smaller communities. When you lose one factory, just one factory, it has such an intense effect on the community. And I saw that happen over and over again, with in many cases, a devastating effect. So in 2017, after some 35 plus years in manufacturing, I decided to hang my hat up, and I wanted to do something about that. And the more we can manufacture in our own backyards, the better, in my opinion. So I went back to my wife's hometown, got in touch with the local agencies and industrial development agencies and the local leaders, stakeholders, things like that, introduced myself and said, hey, what do you think? I'd like to try to do something that could affect jobs here and manufacturing jobs specifically. And to their credit, they said, sure, let's talk. And flash forward 2 years later, we had worked 2 solid years with a number of different work groups, a number of different stakeholders. And we came up with a new manufacturing operation that was going to produce for food processing organization that would be organic. And it was going to be through small grains was one part of it. We were getting ready to launch that, and that was supposed to have helped about $90 million in the local community from an economic standpoint.
Wow.
Some 400 jobs and affect 250 farmers. And in that area, the farmers were struggling. So we were on the tail end of getting that ready to launch, and the pandemic hit. And just the wheels came off the thing. And so we basically were trying to figure out what to do. At that point, early in the pandemic, as you probably remember, nobody really knew what was happening, and there was no way of forecasting what was going to occur next. So we ended up putting the whole project on hold. But as the pandemic was wearing on, we saw that the consumers were really looking for cleaner, healthier products, especially around wellness and especially around immunity. Right. So we had learned so much around barley, especially. I was always impressed by the medicinal benefit, long-standing medicinal historical benefits of barley, and we decided to pivot and create a brand. Wow. And we focused on barley because, like I said, it's a long medicinal history, but with one spin, Pop. What we did was we didn't use barley the grain. We thought we'd use barley grass, and it's what they call the tender young grass that we harvest at the peak of its nutrients, and we use that as the base for Graasi. And it's literally called a superfood because it has all 8 of the essential amino acids, 12 of the 16 non-essential amino acids, and great for detoxifying the blood, the gastrointestinal tract and the liver and things like that. So we use that as our base. And then we wanted to have an immunity boosting element to it. So we infused it with vitamin D, C, and zinc. But one of the big things we wanted to also do, Pop, was that we wanted to make sure we were addressing the diabetes epidemic in this country. 38 million Americans have been diagnosed with diabetes. It's an epidemic. I mean, that's literally almost the population of Canada. And we wanted to make sure that in a world, especially in the beverage world, it's a world of very heavy sugared drinks. We wanted to make sure that we stood out as something different and an alternative. So we made it only 4 grams of sugar, and it's organic cane sugar, and monk fruit is what we use as a sweetener. It's just as a finishing. And we wanted to keep it below 35 calories to address the overall obesity issue. So those were all the components that came together to make the brand itself. And we wanted to make sure that people could trust it. That was the other thing we saw in the industry. And so we went through all the rigor to make it certified organic. And when it's certified organic, it's a very different thing from the soil all the way through to packaging. So that's the story for our brand. A little bit different, a little weird, but that's how we got here.
Introducing the new Volvo XC90 with 7-seat versatility, Google built-in, and advanced safety features for all your precious cargo. The new Volvo XC90, designed for life. Visit volvocars.com/US to learn more.
The Nordstrom Anniversary Sale is on now. Shop new arrivals on sale for a limited time from Madewell, Bobbi Brown, New Balance, and more. You'll find tons of deals under $100 on summer-ready fits, plus beauty exclusives from your favorite brands. Nordstrom makes shopping easy in stores, at Nordstrom.com, and on their app. Hurry, prices go up August 4th.
I love it. It says, try new old things. Graasi barley water was developed to be part of your daily self-care routine, whether that's school, work, yoga, or sitting down with a good book. It's one of civilization's original functional beverages. It's back, and it's designed for overall wellness, hydration, and 100% of your daily allowance of C, D, and zinc. That's incredible. Can you talk about one of civilization's original functional beverages? Give us a little bit of history on the barley water.
Yeah, I mean, barley goes all the way back to literally to the Romans.
Yes.
And it was something that they used for what they would needed for their health. And so barley and then there's a number of barley drinks that people make their own barley water and things like that. That's from the grain. We use the powder. So we wanted to use the juice powder because it's gluten-free as well, which I didn't mention. But it has long-standing histories around gut, around helping people with various different ailments, but mostly around detoxifying, the bloodstream and things like that. But it's been around for a very long, hundreds, if not 1,000 years, in different iterations. But it's been used by a number of different groups along the way, and it's still very popular in Asian cultures, and not as much in America, but growing. And we just saw reports the other day that barley in America, they're forecasting to have a significant surge because people are catching up to it now. So we'll see. But it's been around for a lot of years, and Roman warriors, believe it or not, used to use it as part of their regiment. So it goes back that far.
I love it. So how long has Graasi been on the market?
We introduced into market in 2021, January 2021. It took us about a little over a year to get the formulation right to where we thought it was good enough to take to market. And we went out in January 2021. So we've been around almost 5 years.
Okay. How has the market received it?
Slow at first because no one really knew what it was.
Right.
And so we had to educate. So we do a fair amount of education. But it's gaining every single day and growing every single day. And now it's beginning to get a tremendous trajectory. In fact, just today, a magazine called Food Navigator just did a whole piece on us. And the piece was really kind of supporting the brand. So that has helped. And so we're starting to get a lot of interest now. But it's taken a few years really to kind of be out there. What also helped us, Pop, is that we got a call from a mixed martial art agency. It's an agency that supports 55 professional fighters. They said, would you do us a favor? Can you send us your brand? We'd like to use it for hydration and recovery for our fighters and see if they like it. We sent it to them. They said they loved it. And lo and behold, we support them and we're sponsors of that team. even to this day. So they do influencer kind of, they test our product and give us videos and things like that. So that's been a big help for us. So it's all around education, but yes, it's growing every day and we're thankful for that.
Well, I want to be part of the team because I love this stuff. Well, so for me, I'm a health nut. I'm very healthy. Again, this is a sober podcast. I'm 13 years sober.
Oh, good for
So
you.
thank you. So everyone in the recovery community, we have kind of like this mission to find creative ways to have fun, to keep our hydration both fun, sexy, and healthy. But at the same time, you need diversity.
Yeah.
And when I first got the when you first said when I first got the box, my girl and I, we unpacked it. We're looking at all these flavors. This is cucumber lime. You had a ginger one, I believe,
Yep.
and like I said, literally, we drank the whole box within a week. I had to save one for the episode. I was like, I can't wait to do this episode. I got to crack it. I love this stuff because, one, I felt the help, especially as a man. It's perfect for both men and women, but I love the zinc. For men, zinc is extremely important for testosterone and just for, strength and recovery. I can't get enough of this stuff. So I'm really excited. And the other thing too, it's exciting when you have something new and original in the recovery space that people can use. So this is
Mhm.
good for everyone, whether you're an athlete, whether you just someone that just wants a healthy alternative from regular water.
Mhm.
I believe this is a lot more hydrating than regular water because it has so much to it. You feel a difference after drinking it. You feel energized. My
Right.
skin even felt better,
Right.
looked better. I felt I had a glow behind it after a week, and so I'm really excited. I encourage everyone to go out there. You got water or can and look the monk fruit thing. So I have a company called Monk Fruit Sodas LLC. I never got it off the ground, but way before the pandemic, I wanted to do this whole low glycemic soda with monk fruit and stuff. So when I saw that, most people don't know monk fruit is an extremely all natural sugar alternative that doesn't
Mhm.
necessarily spike your blood glucose like normal
Right.
table sugar. It's very safe to drink. And some people have problems with monk fruit formulation because it kind of gives a weird taste. You guys got it right. I like how you said for finishing is really brilliant because it
Yep.
doesn't take away from the taste. This is very tasty.
Right. Right. Good.
Yeah, I really love this. So for everyone out there in the recovery community, we encourage you to support Graasi. Where can people buy this? Is it Amazon? Go directly to your website?
Yes, we sell extensively online, by the way. We sell Graasi.com, Graasi.com. We also sell on Amazon. We also sell on Walmart if you'd suggest, if that you prefer to do that. And we have three distributors, and I think you're in New York City, right?
Yes, correct.
We have a distributor called New York Organics that's selling in New York City.
Okay.
And we have an upstate New York called Juice Factory, another distributor, and several others in different parts of the country. But we mostly sell online through specific retailers now. And so
Love it.
you'll find us at Grassy.com, Walmart, Amazon.
So the name was inspired from a blend of the barley grass that you use, and the word gracias, I believe, like it's a fusion.
Yes, I'm Italian, so
Okay.
that was part of it. I can't take credit for it. Our marketing group kind of came up with it, and we said, "Okay, that sounds great."
Okay. It works. It works.
Yep.
I love this. Anything else you could tell us about Grassi in closing? Because I'm really excited about this, and I'm happy to be part of the team.
Oh, great. Yes, a couple things. We have number one, we have more flavors and line extensions that are planned. We have two more brands done. Actually,
Okay.
four more. We have two lemonades and two more waters coming, a blackberry pear, watermelon rose.
Woo.
And they're done, and we're going to introduce those when we're ready. And we are going to be introducing organic teas as well, ready to drink teas. So
Love
we're
that.
extending the line and continuing to produce, and this is not in any way, shape, or form a build and flip. This is a family operation. My family's in it with me, and we're going to continue to grow what we believe to be a value-oriented company. And we hope to help to lead the wellness revolution in the country right now. So we want to be part of that. So we're going to hang with it, and we have more brands coming. So stay in touch.
I love the idea of the lemonade. That's going to be a hit. I'm really excited about this, Chris. I'm telling you, like, I mean, I want to, Sober is Dope is definitely going to work with you guys. I want to just naturally, and again, everyone, there's no incentive. I don't have an affiliation or nothing like that. Even though I may in the future, we don't now. But what I'm saying is it was just off of pure faith. Chris's team sent this to us to try it out. And I'm really excited. You guys never seen me come on here after 6 years holding any product in my hand. This is the first time for Sober is Dope, and I'm really excited. So to the community, when you see this, I want you to go support it. I'm telling you, you're going to be excited. This is something that you could pick up, go to work with. You could sip on it all day. And for me, I fast a lot, intermittent fasting, right?
Mhm.
So when you drinking this, you feel a lot more satiated while you're fasting because it has a lot of supporting nutrients to help you get
Right,
through your day. So
right.
smart hydration is the future because it's not just about the brain, the blood, it's also the cells. Hydration is extremely important. So we're definitely excited about Graasi. Where can people find you, Chris? If they want to get in touch with you to do a podcast to get more education or maybe partner, how can they find you?
Yeah, info at Graasi.com comes directly to us. We do have a PR firm called Raptor. But if you do Graasi.com, info at Graasi.com, that comes straight to one of my daughters. So
Okay.
she'll answer it. And if there's anything I can do, I'm happy to do it.
Well, I know you're a busy guy out there building plants and manufacturing and changing the world. Chris, thank you for taking a moment out your day to come on Sober is Dope. You really inspired me. Again, I'm young. I'm trying to do a beverage before the sober community. I've been working on all of this stuff. And sometimes you get discouraged. And when I read your story, I said, wait a minute, you could do it. It can be done. You can make something new, something from the heart that could really help people that tastes good. And that's the real deal. So you're the real deal, Chris. Thank you for being on Sober is Dope. We'll love to have you back in the future. And we will make Grassy one of our homesteads on the podcast.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much. And thank you so much for supporting our brand.
All right, you guys
And good
heard
luck
it.
to you and
Oh,
everybody in your community.
all right, thank you. We're excited. So go to Grassy.com, pick up your Grassy today, everyone. As again, I love you. Trust yourself on your recovery process. Godspeed. Never doubt yourself. Sober is truly dope. Love you guys. Catch you on the other
Thank
side.
you.
Peace and love.